Ah, Dance of the Sturgeon. So you might be asking yourself, tuning into this video, Dance of the Sturgeon? You want to run that by me again, Sham? So this is what happened with this story. Recently, I think I just shared another comical story from my life, just a brief little snippet, a little peek-see into the behind the scenes of what my life is really like out external to y'all. Yes, these things really do happen, and yes, I am that much of a dope. This story is kind of in line with that. It's just a brief story. So when I was researching the full moon for the coming month, I discovered what its name was. And it's funny because of how I misinterpreted it. So somehow, sometimes when you're reading something, you kind of skim it fast and you misread. You think that something says something other than what it actually does say on the package or on the book or on the whatever. Yeah, this was one of those times. I can't remember what exactly it was that I was looking for. I was searching the interwebs for something or other. To do with this full moon video, researching and whatever. And somehow in my head, rather than the word abundance, which I'm pretty sure is what was actually written in front of me, I somehow turned all the letters around into a mysterious puzzle that then became Dance of the Sturgeon, which made me laugh for whatever reason. And I was thinking about comedic thumbnails and just all this random stuff, which was making me laugh. So I don't know if it's funny to y'all. I thought it was funny because my brain, it's so interesting. If I haven't shared this with y'all, I have dyscalculia, which is basically numerical dyslexia, which is very awkward and kind of funny. Kind of. It's not so funny in that it kept me from progressing during school and perhaps getting better grades in math. However, it is comical these days in my noticing it because, for example, I had a job once as a shipping clerk, kind of. And so we would have to write, say, maybe these 8-digit long product numbers on the packages that were getting shipped out. And yours truly has dyscalculia. So sometimes those numbers would be like backwards and all sorts of dyslexic. And it's just interesting because your brain, for me anyway, with my dyslexia with that numbers, it's like, even if I'm repeating, let's say you had to memorize a number and you're going 333, 333, 333, right? Like to get yourself to remember it. Even if I did that with something like this, it doesn't work. My brain will say it correctly, and then what comes, it's really bizarre, honestly, what comes out of my hands as a written number won't match up what I spoke, which, like I say, is just a strange enigma of the mind. So I hope that this sort of strange story of the Dance of the Sturgeon, which was never really a thing, it had to do with abundance, with the sturgeon, with that moon bringing abundance. It had nothing to do with dance and had everything to do with that particular moon bringing in transformation and abundance. And somehow, again, as I say, my beautiful brain stored dance. Small edit to the story, I'm saying it wasn't just the fact that I pictured the fish dancing. It was also the fact that, again, it was the trait that I was reading was about abundance, and my brain just wanted to dance. And also, the abundance they were referring to that I turned into a Dance of the Sturgeon was an abundance of the sturgeon in the Great Lakes region. And like I say, my brain went off on a fun one with that, a fun ride. So remember that when you're judging your stories, because I know we all do that to some extent, remember that someone like me might find them funny or just might find them helpful. So share your energy with the world. Be out there. Be you. Actually really allow yourself to be whoever you are. Because that's something that I'm stepping into more now. It feels so good in your nervous system, in your bones, to be authentically yourself. It just has a level of inherent groundedness in it almost. Of course, I say that. I also did spend a good time grounding today, and it was a beautiful experience. The weather was perfect. There was a nice little breeze, so the mosquitoes weren't eating me alive, which normally they are, because my blood must be like sugar to them. They're like, can I get that on tap? And I'm like, no, please. My extremities. I feel like I gotta go out there covered up completely from head to toe in something, and I don't know, bundle up like it's winter. So anyway, if you've enjoyed this ramble, or you know anyone who could use a laugh and who might find this story amusing as well, please do share it with them. Subscribe, as that really helps me out as a content creator to get the comedy and the messages and everything else out there to those people who need to hear the messages. And last but not least, if you, my beautiful spirit soul, need any support or coaching, please do not hesitate to reach out to me at this email address here, where it would be my pleasure to serve you in whatever way I can. Have a beautiful and a blessed rest of your day or night whenever you're seeing this, and I will see you gorgeous cats in the next one. Namaste and much love. Stay healthy. Bye. Yeah. I'm not sure what you call this. So, Dance of the Sturgeon. It feels so good in your nervous system to be authentically yourself. Can I get that on tap?